Hi, good morning, students. Welcome all of you for the chapter 3 Logic Gates. Dear students, we learned in previous class, that is Boolean algebra. In that chapter, we discussed some laws and also some Boolean theorems and also some examples also we solved with the help of K-map, minterms and max terms and all these things. In that particular concepts, we learned one thing, that is we are using some circuits to construct the multiplexer, demultiplexers and diodes, resistors, what the components we are using for, especially nowadays, that is electronic components. For all these components, the main installation process, that is what we called as we need a very important thing, that is a logical circuits. So before going to the chapter 3 logical gates, now we will discuss about some chapter weightage for the annual examination. From the logical gate chapter, you will get one mark question and one 3-mark question, total of 4 marks weightage chapter, dear students. Compulsory one mark questions will be there, and you will get a choice for the 3 marks questions and one 3 marks question based on the logical gates. Very easiest and also very useful chapter this is. So concentrate about this chapter. Now if I come into the introduction of the chapter, by the name itself telling logical gates. When we are discussing the first chapter, if you remember the black diagram of the computer, there we will discuss one unit, one area. That area is what we call as, that is arithmetical logical unit. So what are all the operations we will do in that particular unit, we learned already. In the arithmetical unit, we will do some mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, percentage, modulus, so on. So all these arithmetical operations we discussed in that particular concept, that is what we called as arithmetical unit. After the arithmetical logic unit, we will come into one more unit in that same particular part, that is what we called as a logical unit. So by the name it's telling logical means, if I want to explain this logic, when we are discussing with some common people, usually we will talk like this. Whatever the statements we will give, that in that statement, that must be either a true or false. In that particular statement, that statement should be a true or false. That statement contains any one type of the result, that is what we call as logical statement. Either that statement is true, then that is a logical statement, or that statement is false, that is also a logical statement. If in your statement both are not there, means then that your statement is not a true and not a false. Some will talk like that. So that kinds of the statements are not logical, and that kinds of the statements is invalid. So that is what we call as logic, by commonly how we will coming to know the concepts through the statements, if I want to explain. Then if I coming to the expressions, the same logic will be applied for the expressions. That expression should get one type of the result. Either that expression should be a true or false. That is also a logical expression. So this is what we called as the name logic defines. Then if I come into the one more important topic, this is what we call as gates. Logical gates. See, this will be the definition of the logical gates. Logical gate is an electronic circuit which accepts more than two input, one or more than one inputs, but produce a single output. But produce a single output. That type of the gates are what we call as logical gates. Usually, these logical gates are used to manufacture the logical circuits. Usually we will call the tech name as circuit boards, motherboards, boards, electronic. If any electronic, if you are having a knowledge about the core of the electronic, almost all the electronic devices will have one board. That board is what we call as circuit board. So to manufacturing these kinds of the boards and to manufacturing multiplexers, demultiplexers, flip-flops, resistors, diodes and all these things, electronical components what we will need nowadays for the electronics. So these are all are made up with the circuits. Then in that particular circuit we are using these kinds of the logical gates. So once again I will repeat the definition of the logical gate, students. Logical gate is an electronic circuit gate which accept one or more than one input produce a single input. That is what we call as logical gates. Then in that logical gate we have a two main category. One is basic gates, second one is derived gates. Types of logical gates. Types of logical gates. So in the types of logical gates, the first category is basic gates. And the second one is derived gates. Derived gates. So these two are the main categories of the logical gates. Then let us discuss one by one what is basic gate, what are all the subtypes of the basic gates we have, and what are all derived gates, what are all the derived subtypes we have. All these things we will discuss now. So dear students, as I said the definition, the logical gate is a gate, electronic circuit gate which accepts more than two inputs, one or more than two inputs and produces a single output, as I said. Then in the basic gate, if I categorize, we have major three types of the basic gate, that are logical AND gate, logical OR gate and logical NOT gate. Remember dear students, the name of the basic gates related for the logical gates, that is what we call as logical AND, logical OR and logical NOT gate. These three are the major basic gates. Each individual gate has its own application, its own operation, and it has a particular symbolic notation to represent these kinds of the gates. Now we will discuss in depth about these basic gates, symbolic representations, operations and what's its application. Let us discuss one by one. The first of all, if I go coming to the first basic gate, that is what we call as logical AND gate. If I come into the first basic gate, that is logical AND gate. See dear students, before writing its symbolic notation, let us discuss its definition. Logical AND gate is also in one kind of the circuit, that is what we call as gate, which accepts one or more inputs and produce a single output. Logical AND gate is also accepts one or more input produces a single output. This is what we call as logical AND gate. And also its application is that's multiplication, that is will be represented the logical AND gate, that is with dot, that is with dot. So this is what we call as logical AND gate. Then we have its symbolic representation. Now I will write on board, clearly observe this gate. For the 1 mark question, so many times asked, write the symbolic notation of AND gate. They may ask for 1 mark question. So we concentrate with this diagram. So this is what we call as a logical AND gate. The curves and inputs. So better you write that logical gate name inside that gate. So I will give X and Y are the two inputs for the logical AND gate. See, for this logical AND gate, it accepts one or more. Means not only two inputs, it will accept more than 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, we have a chance to give the inputs. So now I will show you one first two input logical AND gate. Later I will show you the 3 input logical gate of AND also. Now X and Y are the two inputs for the logical AND gate. Then as I said earlier, the operation of the logical AND gate is, that is multiplication, represented with the operator dot. That's why X and Y are the two inputs for the logical AND gate. Then the result of this particular AND gate is X into Y. X into Y, because the operation is multiplication. Two inputs are accepting and it will produce a single output, that is what we call as X into Y. So this will be the result of this particular logical AND gate, output of this AND gate. Two inputs and single output. So this is one representation of the two input and one output logical AND gate representation. So if I have a chance, I have a chance to make this logical AND gate into 3 inputs logical AND gates. Just if I insert one more input like this, that is Z as an input. So for the same AND gate, X into Y into Z will be the output. Yes, I have a chance, because as I said the definition, it will accept one or more inputs. So if it is a Z is an input, then X into Y into Z will be the output. So this will be a symbolic representation of logical AND gate. Now I will show you one truth table for the two inputs. So just I will erase this third input and third output also. Under this same symbolic representation, I will write one truth table for the basic AND gate. Just you concentrate about this truth table. So in this truth table, the two inputs are there. The inputs are X and Y. Two inputs combination truth table, and as I said, the output is X into Y. So if it is a two inputs truth table, maximum, so binary number, we have a chance for the permutations and combinations. We have a 4-digit combinations, we have a chance to write that as an inputs. So what are all that inputs? See, one by one. 0 and 0, 0 and 1, 1 and 0, and finally that is 1 and 1 will be the input for this particular truth table. One more definition I will tell you. Here I wrote as a one truth table. Then what is a truth table? They may ask this question also. Define truth table. See, which table contains both inputs and outputs. Both inputs as well as outputs with the binary representation or a true false condition, that is what we called as, that is a truth table, which contains both inputs as well as outputs. So now you know the concept. In first year we learned binary addition, binary multiplication, binary subtraction, all these things we learned. So with the help of that binary multiplication, now just multiply these two inputs, that will produce a single output, that is x and y are the two inputs, produces one output, that is what we called as x into y. So 0 into 0, that should be 0, 0 into 1, 0, 1 into 0, 0, and 1 into 1, that should be 1. So this is what we called as a truth table for the logical AND gate. If I want to define this truth table with the help of logical AND gate, yes, we have a chance. Dear students, one thing you remember, we will represent 0 as a false statement, and we will represent that 1 by true statements, that is false and this one is true. So 0 and 1, false and true, that also we will call like that, that is as an input. And also sometimes for the false we will write like that is low, and for true that is for high, another name. Like this also we will represent somewhere. So one thing is just you remember this one. Then if I want to explain this truth table for the logical AND gate, that is whenever, check this input, whenever both the inputs are high, or both the inputs are true, or both the inputs are 1, then only result is 1. Rest of all other cases, the result is 0 or low or false. Once again I will repeat. In this logical AND gate, whenever both inputs are true or high, or both inputs are 1, then only the result is 1. Rest in other cases, that is 0 only. So this is the definition of this truth table. So as I said earlier, this logical basic AND gate accepts 2 or more inputs. If it is Z is an output, Z is an input for this AND gate, yes, you have a chance to write the truth table for the 3-digit also. If you have a knowledge about to write the truth table for the 3-digit, that should be all combinations for the 3-digit, 000 to 111. Yes, that with the help of that truth table, yes, we have a chance to define the truth table for the 3-digit also. So this is what we called as logical AND gate, definition, symbolic representation, and its truth table explanation. These things you just remember. For this they may ask for the 3 marks: definition, symbolic representation, and also one truth table explanation. After this logical AND gate, now I will move to the second basic gate, that is logical OR gate. So logical OR gate, the second basic gate, and it is represented with the help of arithmetical addition operation, and also the symbolic representation we have. I will show you. But before going to that symbolic representation, now I will come to the definition of the logical AND gate. The same definition, the logical OR gate or logical AND gate, both the definitions are same. Which gate accepts 1 or more inputs produces a single output. But here the operation is not in a multiplication, here addition, because this is in a logical OR gate. So now I will show you one symbolic representation of the logical OR gate. Same, 2 input, just clearly glance the diagrams where the curve is there and where the straight line is there. If you miss that one, you will lose the marks. Logical OR gate, X and Y are the 2 inputs, same inputs I am considering. Logical OR gate accepting the 2 inputs and produces a single output, because it is operation of the logical OR gate, that is what we call as, that is addition. So hence X and Y, for the inputs, X plus Y will be the result. X plus Y, addition. With the help of this symbolic representation, yes, I have a chance to write the 3-digit, 4-digit inputs also. For example, if I consider Z as a third input, X plus Y plus Z will be the output of that particular logical gate. Now I will show you one truth table for the 3-digit. Of course, better in a previous logical AND gate you learned the 2-digit truth table. Now we are writing for better, that is 3-digit truth table, how the logical OR gate will represent for the 3 logical inputs. With the help of X, Y, Z as the inputs, and the result is X plus Y plus Z. So I will just erase this to write the truth table for the X, Y and Z. X, Y and Z are the 3 inputs. Then X plus Y plus Z will be the output. How to write the 3-digit input combination? First we have to consider that. See dear students, first I will write the 3 inputs for this truth table. So X, Y, Z are the 3 inputs. So all combinations for the zeros and ones for the 3-digit I will write. If you have in previous class, if you learned clearly in first year we showed how to write a 2-digit truth table, 3-digit and 4-digit also. Now I will follow the same rule, that is the same technique I am using, that is 1, 2, 4, 8, so on. The same rule. For the 3-digit I will consider this one 1, 2, 4. Okay, right. 000. That means that is 0 only. Better I will write the decimal value of that particular input also. 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 1. Remember, 0, 0, 1. That should be 1. Then 0, 1, 0. That is 2. 0, 1, 0. The value is 2. So 0, 1, 0. 2. Then 0, 1, 1. 0, 1, 1, 2 plus 1, that is 3. Next, 4, 1, double 0, 1, double 0, 4 plus 0 plus 0, that is 4 only, 4. Then 5, 4 plus 1, 1 plus 4 plus 1, 5. See, 4 plus 1. 1, 0, 1, 5. 6, 4 plus 2, 1, 1, 0. 4 plus 2, 4 plus 2, 0. 1, 1, 0, 6. And 7, final input, 1, 1, 1. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 1, 7. These 3 are the inputs for this particular truth table. Now I will write the output with the help of the binary addition rule. So binary addition, according to that one, see, if any one input is high, then the result is also high. Any one input is 1, the result is 1, otherwise that is 0 only. So any one input, see, any one input is high, then almost all the cases the result is high, and only in one case, that is all inputs are 0, then only the result is 0. Next, all other outputs, that is 1 only. Because 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 0, 1, 1 plus 1, 3, that is represented by 1, 0, 1, 1. So 1 plus 1, 1. Like that, all binary addition values we will get. So this is what we called as a truth table for the logical OR gate. Now I will show this 3-digit truth table. You can apply this truth table for the AND gate also, the same method, but instead of addition, there you will do, that is a multiplication. Then if I want to explain the definition of this truth table, how we will explain? See, in this truth table, one common thing you are observing. If any one input is high, If any one input is high, then the result is high. Whenever all the inputs are 0, then only the result is 0. So this is the definition of this truth table. By this we learned that is the definition of OR gate, truth table, symbolic representation also. So once again I will write better, that is logical OR symbol. So for the three inputs X, Y, Z, see, OR, the gate name is OR, X, Y and Z are three input. For this three input, the result with the help of addition, X plus Y plus Z will be the result. Then, after this, we are coming to one more basic gate, that is what we called as logical NOT gate. So third basic gate, that is logical NOT gate. So if I come into the definition of the logical NOT gate, and before going to the definition, we have one more name for the NOT gate. That is inverter gate. Inverter, why? Because whatever the input you give for the NOT gate, that will be converted into its complement. So that's why usually we will call this gate, NOT gate, as inverter gate also. For your examination, 1 mark, some years back, they asked what is the another name of NOT gate, or define inverter gate. Write the symbol of inverter gate, that means NOT gate only. So complements, whatever the inputs you will give for the NOT gate, that should be converted into its complements, that should be converted into its inverse. That's why that type of the gate is what we called as inverter gate, or complements, or logical NOT gate. And also what is its operation, that's why there is an inverse, and these kinds of the logical NOT gates are represented with the variable that is bar. If it is x bar, that means 1 over x. That means that should be converted into its complement. If it is an x is an input, that should be converted into its inverse. So this is what we called as a logical NOT gate. Then what is its symbolic representation? See, I will write the symbolic representation. Before going to the symbolic representation, the definition of the logical gate is which will accept a single input and produce a single output. Whatever the input you give for the NOT gate, that will be converted into its complement. That is what we called as logical NOT gate. Whatever the input you give, that should be converted into its complement. So that is what we called as NOT gate, and I will show you some symbolic representation. That is what we call as logical NOT gate, accepting a single input, producing single output. See, this is NOT gate. Here you are observing, what is this bubble? This is what we call as a bubble, acting as an inverter. See, for example, x is an input, then x bar will be the result. X bar means I showed, that means 1 over x, that will convert into its complement. So if it is an x, that is 1 over x or x bar. We will represent in the truth table not 1 over x, that is x bar. Or if it is 0 as an input, if it is a 0 as an input, then the result is 1. If it is 1 as an input, the result is 0. Like that, whatever the inputs you give, this gate will convert into its complement. This is what we called as logical NOT gate. Then, if I want to explain with the help of truth table, see, if it is an x is an input, x bar will be the output. So 0 and 1 are two maximum combinations for the single input. So if it is 0 as an input for the x bar means converts into its complement. That means that is 1. For it is 1 is an input, that is 0 only. It's complemented value. It's complemented value. That is 0. If the value of x is equals to 0, then that is equals to 1 over 0. That should be, that is 1. So if it is x is equals to 1, that should be converted by its inverse, that should be 0. So this is what we call as a logical NOT gate. Whatever the inputs you give, that will be converts into its complement. So this will be the truth table as well as logical symbolic representation and definition too. By this, the three basic gates we covered, and in the next topic we are coming to one more very interesting topic, that is derived gates. So after basic gates, we will coming to the next category of that logical gates, that is what we call as derived gates. So the definition of the derived gates is, these gates are derived from basic gates. What we discussed earlier and or not, with the help of that basic gates only, these gates are derived. So this is what we called as derived gates. Derived gates are the gates derived from basic gates, because in the derived gates some combinations will come. Not with and, that is NAND. Not with or, that is NOR. Like that, some combinations will come. That's why we are usually combined. We are learning these gates with the combined format. That's why these kinds of the gates are called as derived gates. So in that we have one is NAND gate, NAND, N-A-N-D, NAND gate, NOR gate, N-O-R, NOR gate, XOR, exclusive gates, and XNOR. These are the four derived gates we are going to learn in this particular derived gates, dear students. So according to the derived gates, here now we will combine the basic gates. See here, by the name of the gates only we are coming to know which two gates are combined. Observe this. NAND gate, this is a combination of and not. Once again, combination of not and, that is what we call as NAND. Combination of not with or, that is NOR. Combination of NOR or with not, that is NOR. And these two are the exclusive gates. Here X is represented, that is exclusive. Why we have to call these two gates are exclusive? Because here the possibilities what we will give the inputs, that should be the exclusive. There is no a combinational inputs. We will follow some procedure to give the inputs. That's why that type of the inputs is exclusive. Later I will discuss what is the inputs of XOR and XNOR. Before going to that one, now we are coming to the first derived gate and also the universal gate, that is NAND gate. Yes, the first derived gate, that is logical NAND gate. The combination of not with and, that is what we called as NAND. If I coming to the definition of the NAND gate, see here also the NAND gate is also accepting one or more input signal and produces a single output signal. So this is what we called as logical NAND gate. It will accept one or more signals, inputs, and produces a single output signal. Then what is the symbolic representation for the NAND gate? See, before going to the symbolic representation, I will call this gate is like this also. The NAND gate is an inverse gate of AND gate. The NAND gate is an inverse gate of AND gate. NAND gate is a complemented gate of AND gate. Both are same. NAND gate is a complemented gate of AND gate. So this is what we called as NAND, and this will be the symbolic representation of NAND gate. See, two inputs. Yes, you have a chance to write for the NAND also more than two inputs. It will almost looks like a AND gate, but with one additional symbol. This is what we call as bubble. Where you identified this in NOT gate, the same bubble we are inserting. For the two inputs X and Y for the NAND gate, and the result is X into Y AND operation. Then how to represent this AND operation with the NOT? As I said earlier, the definition of the NOT gate always represented with the help of bar. That's why X into Y whole bar will be the result of NAND gate. See, X and Y are the two inputs for the NAND gate, and X into Y whole bar will be the result of this particular NAND gate. If you are given the third input X, Y, Z, X into Y into Z whole bar will be the result of three inputs. Yes, you have a chance to write the 3-digit symbolic and truth table also. But I will show you a 2-digit truth table, that is for the NAND gate. Observe this truth table. For your reference, I will write the AND gate results, then I will make that into complement. First, the two inputs X and Y are the two inputs. X into Y, the result of two inputs with the AND operation, and make this input output into, that is NAND, with the help of adding the whole bar. Means you know, NOT gate, that will be complements its results. Yes, 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1 will be the possible inputs for this particular truth table. As I said earlier, for the logical AND gate, multiplication operation, the same operation, 0 into 0, 0, 0 into 1, 0, 1 into 0, 0, 1 into 1, that is 1 only. According the result of the AND gate, if we complemented this result, then we will get the NAND gate. See, X into Y, I have a result. I have to make that into complement. How I want to complement that result? Just write its inverse value. Just write its complemented value. If the input is 0, then make that into 1. If the input is 1, make that into 0. That's all. Then, if it is 0, then the result is 1, 0, 1, 0, 1 and 1. That is 0. Complemented of AND gate is NAND gate. Complemented of AND gate, that is NAND gate. So this is what a truth table for the logical AND gate. And also, if I want to explain this truth table for the logical NAND gate, if I want to explain, see how I want to explain this. See, whenever any one result is low, or any one result is 0, then only the result is high or true. Then whenever both inputs are 1, then the result is 0. Any one input is 0, then only the result is 1, and when both the inputs are 1, then the result is 0. How we will explain? There is no procedure. With the help of 1 and 0 you can explain. With the help of true and false statement you have a chance to explain. And with the help of high and low, these two words also you have a chance to explain. Use any these words and explain this truth table. And this is the NAND gate representation. This is a combination of and NOT gate, as I said. Just I will divide the NAND gate into and with NOT. How will represent this? See clearly, just observe this. First I will write one AND gate for the same inputs. X and Y are the two inputs for the logical AND. Then what will be the result? X into Y. Then I want to convert that in input X into Y, accepting X into Y as an input and make that input into, that should be applying one NOT gate. one NOT gate, then this result is x into y whole bar. See, this x into y will be the single output. Accepting this NOT gate, make that x into y whole bar. Combination of and NOT, that is what we call as NAND gate only. So by this topic, you learned this is logical NAND gate and definition, symbolic representations, and also explanations of the truth table also. In the next class, we are coming to know that is logical NOR gate and logical NOR gates and exclusive gates, and also some universal applications how we will write. So practice on this session. I will give some questions based on this. Thank you.